The market finally gives us the structure we're looking for to break out of the bull flag. Will it be able to do it? Find out next on Invest with Jacob. Okay guys, so the market finally gave us our bullish structure and raced up to the top of the bull flag channel right at the close. Now it is poised for a breakout toward 4,500, but we do have to make one pit stop first. I'll get into that in just 1 second, but first, if you're new here, welcome to the show, guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob, where we use Elliott Wave Theory to break down the SP 500. I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can get our daily S&P updates, our trade setups, and our buy alerts. All right, guys, so if you've been following the channel for any amount of time, you know that we need a 5-wave structure up off of a low to signify a bullish setup so that we can get a trend higher. And we got that today finally. We were stuck in some sideways chop for a couple days, but today it broke out at the close, and now we are looking up again. However, before we can continue that pattern, we do need our wave 2 pullback. So to explain this a little better, we'll jump into the charts and take a look. Okay guys, so here we are on the 1-hour futures chart. And I wanted to use the futures chart here first and zoom out a little bit to give you some perspective on what the setup is. So when we hit this low back here at around 42.23, okay, we made a nice big flag up here in what we are calling the A wave of an ending diagonal for 5. So this big long flag comes up, and then we get in this chop here, and what we've essentially created is a really big bull flag. Now, today we moved up in 5 waves to the top of that channel, and now we're ready for this wave 2 pullback before we explode up in 3, hopefully, towards 4,500. So this setup is very bullish. You get this bull flag setup here, and now we have a 5-wave movement up, which is also bullish. So all we need now is to complete this wave 2 pullback down to around the 44.02 range, somewhere in there, and we'll look at that when we zoom in. But we need to complete this pullback, and then we're set up for an awesome trade where we can buy here and hopefully catch this move up towards 4,500. Now typically in an ABC move up, which is what we are in because of an ending diagonal, the A wave will equal the C wave in length. So if the A wave is 100 points long, the C wave should be around 100 points long. In this case, the A wave was 190 points long, and we bottomed here at the bottom of wave 1 of C at 44.65, and 190 plus 43.65 is 45.50, which is our target. So everything is lining up nicely. The wave 1 here was a little shorter than we'd like it. As you can see here, we're going to need a little bit of an extension in the 3 wave to keep our target at 45.50, but that's not uncommon for 3 waves to extend, especially if you get a short wave 1. So what we're looking for now is this pullback into 2 and up to 3, but let's zoom in on this so we can see it just a little bit better. Okay guys, so here we are zoomed in on that choppy flag, and on this here we're on the SPX chart because it's a little bit cleaner than the futures. The futures were a little sloppy today, but you can see clearly on here the 5 waves that we got from Tuesday into today. So remember guys, to make wave 1, it breaks down into a 5 subwave structure. Okay, and we got that structure here. So off this low, we got 1 up, 2 down, 3 up here. So then we got into wave 4, and wave 4 was a choppy mess, and it really kind of left us wondering if we were going to complete this pattern or not. But even though there was a lot of overlap, we ended up doing it with a 1 up, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 up. Okay, so we got our 5 up, and this creates wave 1. All right, so then we got to retrace wave 1, and that's what wave 2 is. It's a retrace or a corrective movement of wave 1, and it usually targets around the 50% fib. So could be the 38.2, could be the 50. I really don't want it to go below the 50 to hold this structure. We're already short on this wave 1, and the deeper the pullback, the lower the targets above. So I'd really like it to hold 44.07 here if it could, but all the way down to 4,400 is acceptable. And again, this is on the SPX. So our targets for wave 2 are 44.0790 or 44.08 essentially, and then 44.0121, I'm calling it 4,400. So as long as we stay above 4,400 and bounce tomorrow, we are in a valid wave 2 pullback, and then we're looking for that wave 3 bounce off of one of these fibs. So the 38.2 or the 50. Below this, it gets really dicey. I really don't think we should break 4,400 on the SPX. If we do, then there's likely going to be a failure to launch here, and we're going to be looking down again. Guys, if you like the information that I put out in this video and you want real-time market updates during trading hours, you need to get in my Facebook group. There's a link down in the description. Go ahead and click that link. It'll take you over to Facebook here. and you'll see my Facebook group. Once you get in the Facebook group, there's a tab here for announcements. You click on that tab. You scroll down, we have our documented trades here, so you can follow all of those. I just updated it today. And then there's a link to Slack. When you get in my free Slack channel, it's a chat channel, and during market hours, I am in there all day answering your questions, putting out buy and sell alerts on the SP 500. We have an incredible group of traders in there. We would love to have you. But there is one thing I need from you. One thing you have to do to get into my Slack channel and into my Facebook group. You have to subscribe to this YouTube channel. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Hit the Facebook link, get in there, get in the Slack channel, and let's make some money together. We have a huge trade setup coming up. If you want to know when we buy and when we take on that trade, get in that Slack channel. Okay guys, so key takeaways for today. We are looking for the wave to pull back off of this high. We're looking for it to come down to the 38.2 fib or the 50% fib. As long as we stay over 4,400 and bounce, that is what we are looking for to race up towards that wave 3 target around 4,500. Okay guys, that is the market update for today. I will talk to you tomorrow.